Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time when we all must confront the truth about those who have hurt us. Sometimes the betrayal is so deep, the lies so deep, the lies so cruel, and the disrespect so blatant that it feels like they've left a permanent scar on your soul. And yet, while they acted in the shadows, while they did you wrong with no regard for your heart, they forgot something so simple and yet so powerful. God was watching. You see, they believed they could deceive you and escape the consequences. They believed that as long as no one knew, as long as they could keep up appearances, they were safe from accountability. But they forgot that no one is ever truly alone in their actions. God sees all things. He sees the truth of every situation, the intentions behind every word, every lie, and every betrayal. And even when you were at your lowest, crying out in confusion and pain, wondering why someone you trusted could hurt you so deeply, God saw you. They may have thought that what they did to you would never catch up to them, that by manipulating your kindness, by taking advantage of your love, they were somehow invincible. But they've forgotten that God is always watching, and He remembers every act of cruelty, every moment they chose to cause you pain when they could have chosen compassion. Their actions weren't hidden, they were recorded in the universe, and God will not turn a blind eye to the way they wronged you. There's something about being hurt by people you once trusted that shakes you to your core. It makes you question your worth, your goodness, and your ability to trust again. But let me tell you this, you did nothing wrong. Your heart was open, your intentions pure. You gave love, respect, and loyalty, and that was seen. Even though they may have trampled on those gifts, God values what you gave, and He will honor your goodness in ways you can't yet imagine. But them, the ones who thought they could get away with hurting you, they will have to face the consequences of their actions. It may not happen in the way you expect or in the timeline you wish for, but God's justice is perfect, and it is coming. Every time they disrespected you, every time they made you feel small, every lie they told, and every time they chose to hurt you, it will all come back to them. The weight of their betrayal will be their burden to carry, and they cannot escape God's judgment. While they were busy doing you wrong, you stayed true to yourself. You didn't let their actions turn your heart cold, and that's where your power lies. While they will eventually have to answer for their behavior, you will continue to grow, to rise, to heal, knowing that God is with you every step of the way. He saw your pain, and He is preparing something better for you, something that will restore your faith, your strength, and your joy. In the end, those who hurt you will realize that they weren't just wronging you, they were wronging themselves in the eyes of God. They will regret their actions when they feel the weight of God's justice pressing down on them. They may think they can run from their guilt, but God sees everything, and He forgives no one when it comes to injustice and cruelty. You may never get an apology. You may never hear them admit what they did was wrong. But don't let that discourage you. The truth is, their apology doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, because God knows the truth. And in the end, His judgment is far more powerful than anything they could ever say. So hold on to your faith. God is on your side. Those who have done you wrong will be held accountable. And while they carry the weight of their misdeeds, you will be free to walk in peace, knowing that your kindness, your love, and your goodness were seen, valued, and will be rewarded. Let them face the consequences of their actions while you rise above it all. God was watching, and He will ensure that justice is served.